to their own land that they could take back to their castle. And to, as an attempt to get these Illithid to leave their family alone and not keep killing taking their slaves and killing their members, they offered a trade for them to go back to where they came from if they would give them their newborn, newish born child as a slave, which a drow slave is much more efficient, I would say, than the slaves they could take from their their lowly guards of orcs and whatnot. Oh, okay. I'll just kill your bodyguards then. Hey, your bodyguards are strong. So you don't want to fight? You don't want to play? Ah, that's cool. I think I just need to get the plans. Yeah, I just need to get the orders. I don't really need to kill anyone here. Besides the torturer. Excuse me, give me a second. You don't fight me yet. Okay. Hey, you know where the plans are? Alright, anyways. And of course, the argument could be, well, they're Illithid. Why didn't they just enslave the whole family? I don't know. My excuse, I guess, for that one is going to be they didn't want to start. They didn't want to, the off chance of starting a war between the Illithid and tons of groups of drow. They were only trying to take advantage of those who, those, I don't know, those who weren't as well protected as others. I don't know. That's just kind of the story I'm going with in that one. Just kind of real, just, breaking the habits of creatures a little bit. Where are these plans? They gotta be around here somewhere, right? They look like they're on one of the wings below me. Huh. So yes, so they traded over one of their new children as a slave for eternity, so that they would leave them alone. The Illithid accepted, and this child turns out to be my character, Baltauna. So she spent most of her life as a complete slave to the will of the Illithid, doing manual labor and tasks for about 10 to 15 years of her life. She doesn't know the exact date, because when you've been mind controlled for so long, everything starts to become one big long blur. Where the fuck are these plans? This way? There they are. Found them. Suck it. And then a miraculous occurrence happened. Weirdly enough, through all the, and this is the part I'm thinking of tweaking, because I was just saying just from being mind controlled, but I don't think mind control is strong enough to be a transference of energy. So I'm switching this up a little bit to see how I like it. Where are these last? The foreman. Didn't I kill a foreman of some kind? Fuck if I know. I'm gonna go find the last plans, and then I'll worry about some foreman-ass motherfucker. God, ballistas. I do need to destroy the ballistas. I know what those are, so I'm not too worried about those. In here? No, in here. Yes, in here. The beach. Ain't no beach. Life's a beach. This ain't no beach. Oh, is this the foreman? Right, I didn't kill you, did I? Foreman? Foreman, you alive? I didn't kill the foreman. I don't know what the foreman is, though. Stable master. Hold on, you say. Anywho, through years and years of being constantly mind controlled and blasted by psionic energy, oddly, Baltana's drow body started to absorb these, started to slowly absorb, unknown to her, this psionic energy that was being expelled upon her body. Oh, I gotta plant this, don't I? Haha, right, okay. So I open it and the motherfucker's gonna come. And so slowly she started to resist the mind control more and more. Ooh, that's not good. Until she realized that she was no longer under control of the Illithid, but she did not let them know. She continued to follow their plans without question so that they would not be suspicious. She was very smart and intelligent in this planning. And eventually, one day when she was working near the exit of this compost, she decided to make her escape. She did not understood what was the desire behind running. All she knew is that she had to get out. Where are these things to bombard? I do not see these things to bombard. I don't know. Well, we'll bombard them. I think we have to be flying. No, we don't have to be flying. Take that! Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Okay, that was weird. So we need the plans. Where the fuck are these orders at? I thought they were in there, but that was just that guy. This way? Ah, there. Not in the castle, right there. Oh, on the beach. Literally on the beach. I knew that. Fuck it. Shit, I knew that. Speaking of which, is this counts? These one? What about this? There we go. Ha ha ha! Suck it! Suck a Jode! Anywho, yeah, she made her escape, and she doesn't know what happened, but she wished for the door to be open, and it opened. Kind of sounded cooler in my head when I said it last night. She just ran at the gate, and it just seemed to fly open. She doesn't know how, but looking back on it, she seems to have willed the door open through force of mind. And she just ran with Illithid hot on her heels for many, many days. But eventually they decided that it was not worth it to continue chasing such a lowly slave. So they decided to throw off the hunt. And now kind of alone in this underdark world, she decided to continue running until she found her way back home. And a lot of this is a blur to her. She doesn't remember a whole lot. All she remembers is a searing, blind hatred, and most of it kind of white and a mystery to her of what exactly happened. But she stormed into her old family's house and slaughtered every single last one of them in there, many of the drow. While she was not completely trained in combat, many of the drow were not capable of the increased psionic power from her that was bolstered up by her rage. Many of them were not prepared to deal with that, and they were mercilessly slaughtered. Then, in fear of retribution, she continued to run throughout the Underdark until she eventually found a passage that she thought was a nice hiding spot. Turns out she was led outside in the middle of broad daylight. Completely blind, she continued to wander around, not exactly sure where she was going, but knowing that she couldn't possibly stay in the Underdark, for she would be hunted for all her life. So she decided to keep walking until she passed out. Passed out not only from just the exhaustion under this burning ball of light that she's never been exposed to before, but just totally worn out from constantly running and expelling that much psionic energy within her body. She was then discovered by some priests, the Temple of Weejas. Ooh, here's a quest down here. From one of the temples of Weejas, and they brought her in, seeing that she was just this young thing who didn't seem to be understanding what she was doing or where she was going, and plus from all the people that worship Weejas. Drow's not some of the weirdest things that they've ever seen. Most people would have probably turned her away, but they've seen weirder and worse at the Temple of Weejas than just a lonely drow. So they decided to take her in and care for her. And after several years of training while being blinded trained during the night, blind and getting used to the sun during the day, she was finally able to withstand the sunlight. She still has some issues in daylight, but usually only blinding daylight. You know, the drow's negative curse on them, that if you get surprised by blinding light, you are dazed for a while, for a few turns. But after telling the people who protected her and cared for her for so long what her story, she's pretty much required to repent for her sins, though they agreed that, you know, any drow family of kind of evil nature should probably be killed. Killing her own family was pretty sinful. So to repent for that, she was to bring justice to all wrongdoers in the world. So at this point, she's probably around 30 to 35 when she was finally able to see in during daytime, and she kind of came to the realization through her faith that there is no, in her mind, there is no good and evil. There are only those who do right and those who do wrong. And while she's learned to accept the race that she is, she doesn't really look at things in a racial standpoint, like, oh, orcs are evil and humans are good or anything like that. She just sees, like, is this person doing the right thing or are they doing the wrong thing? And so pretty much is her life goal to bring justice to those who do wrong and to honor, praise, and befriend those who do right. And so that's pretty much how I have a psionic drow. I don't know if this is how I'm supposed to be doing it, but this is working. This is working very well. And now I'm going to have to run after I kill these last ones because I'm getting low on health. Nice. Awesome. Quest easily done. Another quest over here. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. I might tweak things here and there, but I think it's a pretty cool story. I enjoy it. Awesome. We get to go to the Crusade area. More quests. I love it. Alright, let's go turn in all the quests we have. That will definitely get us to 75, which I'm very excited for, and perfect timing because I pretty much just finished the story. So I'd say after that point, she went, decided to go questing around to bring justice to the land, and met my two companions on the road, and decided to enlist them in some of their own quests because they were in need of help. The ranger and the druid needs a tank, and as she was questing with them, she kind of saw. She decided to agree to quest with them because they were in pursuit of those who have done wrong, and it was a perfect opportunity for her to exercise the will and justice of her deity. So she gladly went with them, but then she's kind of grown fond of them and enjoys spending time with them, so they kind of became a questing party together, bringing justice to the land and making evildoers tremble in fear. We are honored with the Hand of Vengeance. Awesome.
What is it?
So that is the story of Baltana Noquar. A pretty rough, gruesome tale, but as is all tales of more questions, of drow who are not evil. Most of them go through some fucked up means and life choices and stuff that explains why they are not evil. So it is pretty common for their lives to be pretty fucked up. And it looks like we have an upgrade. -1 armor, but +9 stamina. I'll take it. It is also lower on the item level range, but yeah, fuck it. It's fine. It is fine. Alright, so turning in this quest, we'll go to 75, and we'll probably do whatever quest it gives us afterwards, which I believe is going to give us quest afterwards. It is down here. To test out our new talent, and then once we turn into that quest, we'll probably be done for today. We will be 94 in, which I believe I calculated before, so that's about 36 quests left to do here, and hopefully we'll be able to find all those remaining quests and get them done. I'm really excited about doing these quests. Awesome, this next quest, name Warlord. So obviously we're going to go through the towns here. I think you guys all know which ones I want to pick, but we're going to look anyways. So the first one here, execute critical strikes to reduce the rage cost of your next rampage by 100%. That is really good, and I will probably switch over to that once I am doing execute critical strikes. So maybe, I mean, that's pretty good. I might switch over to that if I'm critting more often. I don't know, but for now I'm not a huge fan. Reduce the cost of rampage by 15 rage. It's 85, so just going down to 70 is not that great. It's still a huge percentage of rage, so and this one, when you reach 100 rage, your damage is increased by 15% and your movement speed is increased by 30% for 60 seconds. I don't know if that's continuous. If it's still at 100, then it stays up there, or if you have to spend some of that to get it back up to 100 for it to proc again for 6 seconds, or if you're just at 100 rage, it stays at that. We'll find out. So it might change my mind if it's not what I think it is. But so far, I think that's what we're going to go with, and we're going to try to get our rage up and do this next quest and see exactly how badass that is or not. It might not be. Let's see. So that's over here. Name of the Warlord. How are we going to get the name of that Warlord? Nearest cave on the cliffs. I'll look in there and challenge him to uncover the name. Okay, so let's kill some random things around here to get our rage up there. See what this does. Yo, I want you. I want all of you. I need all of you. All right, so let's keep using attacks. Does that not generate rage? That does. Oh, and also my charge does. Does this generate rage? Yeah, it generates rage. I don't know why it didn't look like it didn't generate rage there. Awesome, let's jump in. Let's charge. This charge is where I get all my rage at. And I also have this going on, so this is already giving me 30% movement speed. Awesome. Let's see it here. It is only upon reaching. So that means I have to expel some. By what else uses rage? I guess if it goes down, then I... So this movement speed is 60% increased movement speed right now. And 15% increased damage. I mean, if we execute, we'll lose some rage. I guess it does start to go down a little bit between targets, so that is a thing. Alright, I guess it's alright. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be, because I didn't read the seconds part. I thought it was just going to stay there. It did not do that, as a matter of fact. But that's alright. We'll fight this dude, see if we can get the name out of him. Is that... No. No, right? No, not you. Oh, in here. Or maybe... Is that his name? Yeah, that's him. I had a feeling he was up to something. Ah, he's coming back. What's up, punk? of the foolish men of the plains metal have managed to get the dragon joy, serving them like a dog? Sure. I'm just gonna keep attacking him, see what happens. Because I don't want to accidentally kill him. He needs to give me a name here. Let's give him a 3. Seek the later little thing, you wage war against the clans of Aground. There's enemies that eager to wish you death. Oh, he's shielded now. Okay. Well, we'll go turn this in, and then probably be done for today. That was interesting. Alright. Not bad. Got quite a bit done today. Got about 3 levels, which is awesome. Has an awesome amount of questing done there. We are halfway done with Northrend. And it feels like I've been here forever. But, yeah, we'll get things done. We'll try to get all the quests done here. I got demands to go back to Agmar, which is good. I need to keep going back to places to get these quests done. So good on us. Not you. You. No, Delph. No, Delph, you're home. Awesome. We'll take the horn and we'll go blow it and slay the beast of evil. And that'll be fun. Next time we'll go start up. I go blowing that horn and killing that dude, getting tons of experience. We're already 2 bars into 75 already. We are just blazing through this stuff. I'm gonna take a small break, get my drink on, maybe munch on some shit, watch some stuff. I'll come back for some more. Not World of Warcraft, but I'm done with World of Warcraft for today. Hopefully I'll get a knock soon and get my new dice, test those bad boys out. But for now, we're going to I'm going to call it for today. Go switch over to my other project, which I don't want to say what that project is yet, because maybe by the time this comes out, you already know what it is. But I'm waiting until I get a lot of it done before I start putting it out, just so I make sure it's not like the other projects to where all of a sudden I stop recording it for a little bit because of reasons in life and whatnot, and then it's like, oh, well, now I have 3 that are kind of unfinished. So, you know. Anywho, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.